Previously, Apophis' congregation was brutally attacked by the high priest of Set and his religious zealots. Now, Apophis learns of an unknown conspirator who betrayed him and a worshiper who desperately needs his help. Welcome to another night of Chaldea Gaming. And we are blessed this evening having our Emmy Award-winning illustrator amongst us.
It's true. Phil's true. Highlander 2, baby.
Phil Trumbo. We are in the presence of celebrity tonight. So, CJ.
Yes, sir.
Apophis.
Apophis.
We talked about sort of that, you know, to kind of get the signal to check in with Rover, the rose in the window at the tanner's shop.
Okay.
Yeah, there's like 3 of them in there, which is a sign for, ASAP. I'm waiting for you. I need to talk to you.
Now.
Need to talk to you now. Hurry.
Okay. All right.
So, do you go see him?
Yeah, I go check him out.
Okay.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
If the signal's in the tanner's shop, the meeting is at the inker's shop or something like that, a different shop.
Okay.
Discreetly go and meet up with Rover. Rover, he is, as the Reeve of York, he's responsible for going around and sort of dealing with rural sorts of problems that are sort of beneath the radar of big political or lords and stuff. So he's kind of an independent, go around and fix things sort of guy.
Okay.
And that's what most people think he is. But of course, you know him as someone who has helped you. You know that he is an organizer for the Egyptian gods.
Gods, yes.
And that he helps various religious communities get established and get connected and so on. So anyway, you go see him. And he is a real rugged, outdoorsy type of guy, like a ranger. I mean, if you want an archetype to try and match him up against, a guy that can survive on the road. Yeah, hardened sort of look.
Okay.
He's, I don't know why I keep thinking. I keep thinking of like Old West characters, like a young Clint Eastwood sort of guy. Not a lot of humor.
Not a lot of humor.
No.
Okay.
But he's dedicated. I mean, he's on the side of your church. But he's not.
Very serious.
He's very serious, and you don't think most people would ever suspect him of being having this religious side to him.
Right.
But you can see that there's a good spirit in him. As a priest, you can judge that his sincerity is good. So anyway, you greet him, and he's
Sure. How you doing?
Good, Apophis. How are you?
I've been blessed by Ra. It's been awesome. Awesome. I saw him in the heavens.
Oh, really? Tell me about it. Please sit down. He gets some papaya juice.
We were coming back from. I would. My goal here is to reiterate the story of the worshiper I met. Mm-hmm. My suspicions of the.
Yep. Because you haven't seen him since before you went to Gaunt.
Gaunt, yes, right. Exactly.
Okay.
So I'm feeling what happened with the worshiper I found. I also probably will mention the morning that the priest of Set interrupted our service and say I'm kind of concerned about him now.
We're gonna get back to that, but go ahead and fill me in on your journey. But that is the matter I need to talk to you about.
Oh, okay. So we went to Gaunt to collect some taxes.
What?
I will tell half a hobbit, rogue type hobbit. I go Lady Discordia from the court wizard of the Duke and the Duke's son, Robert. And so we were told to go help him collect taxes up at Gaunt. So
well, obviously going with with Lady Discordia and Sir. By the way, I hear he's been knighted.
Yes, he has.
It's Sir Robin now.
Yes,
Brave Sir Robin.
Sir Robin. Yes.
Brave Sir Robin.
Yeah, exactly. He is now. That happened on our way back. Mm-hmm. On our way up there, I encountered a follower or worshiper, but he seemed to have been possessed.
Okay.
When he died, he said he did not want to go to them. I was like, I didn't understand who. I tried to, you know, give him rest for his trip to see Ra, and he screamed, a bloody curdling scream, and then perished. We buried him, and we moved on to Gaunt, where we found out that at Gaunt, Darren, the other son of the Duke, hates Robin and Discordia and Alice, and wanted to kill Robin, and wants to take over the realm, I guess, or whatever he wants to do. We escaped there with the help of Legionnaire, what's his name?
Quintus Attilius.
Yeah, Quintus Attilius.
Right.
He helped us escape, and we were able to come down safely back to Gaunt.
Right.
On our way back to Gaunt, we met up with Lord, what's his name? From
Hugh Godwin.
Yeah. Lord Hugh. And then, I'm trying to get detail here, then to prepare for his knighthood that was going to happen the next morning, that Lord Hugh said he was going to do, I went out and helped him prepare. And I spoke to him about the religions, Egyptian religions of Ra and his power. And as he accepted Ra, we actually saw him in the heavens, in the sun.
No.
And as he displayed, he turned and faced, particularly Robin, put out, it looked like he had some kind of device, a wand maybe with a blue gem on it, and he threw it somewhere in the land. We don't know where it is. I'm assuming that's what it had. He threw it, and then he, of course, went on his way, as the great Lord has to.
Oh,
Could be worth a lot.
you are truly blessed.
Oh, it was awesome. It was Ra himself. I'm like, yes!
You see, the first time you see sort of like some look of hope on his face. I mean, he's always looked so hard
Right.
and so bitter
Right.
and edgy.
Right.
You know, but you know, he dares for a moment to hope.
Yeah. Oh, awesome. All right, cool.
And then he kind of regains
Resets
his edge, his edge, and says, "Okay, so you were traveling. I think also with an elf of the court
Alice,
of
yes.
Alice and Discordia. And who was this halfling you were traveling with?"
His name. He works for the Duke too, I guess. Small little halfling guy.
Nondescript.
Kind of shady, I think, but he does his job.
It's a good thing. You need to be careful. He doesn't know that you're a priest, does he?
They all do.
You need to be careful, Father.
Yes, I know.
So let me. So since the situation, since the attack on your congregation up at Amon's Watch
Yes.
before you left, I've
Yes.
done some research,
Okay.
investigation. I've managed to run down a little bit of information
Okay.
about this. So the high priest of Set,
Yeah.
Harry Banger, somehow Harry found out about you. Now
He knows who I am.
I don't think he knows who you are, but
Okay.
he was given, according to information I've heard, there's a scribe. Well, was a scribe until I killed him.
Oh.
Named Tavis Mallory.
Okay.
Now, Tavis Mallory was a scribe in the Duke's court,
Right.
and he apparently knew that you existed, not who you were.
Right.
But here's the thing you gotta watch out for. I mean, don't worry about Tavis anymore. He's
Right.
dead. He's gone.
Okay.
I took care of it. But watch out, because the word what Tavis told me in his final breath is that
Right.
the person that connected him
Right.
with Harry Banger
Right.
was a hobbit, halfling.
Really.
Yes. We need to find out who that halfling is and see that he meets a similar fate.
Okay. I agree.
Right. So
Okay.
keep
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 an eye out.
keep close eyes on this halfling,
Okay.
because if he might be the halfling that sold you out. You might have an enemy right in your ranks.
Dun 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 dun.
Okay. I'll definitely
Yeah.
be concerned.
Yeah.
He knows who I am, and he said he didn't like the Church of Set.
Well,
Said it was
good.
a common enemy. So
Easy thing to say. I mean,
yeah,
you know.
it's true.
They're great liars.
Yeah,
They are
well,
great liars.
Yeah, yeah.
Those hobbits.
Those hobbits. I wonder
Yeah.
if that's why the Legionnaire didn't trust.
So
them.
there's one other thing. There is from the attack on Amon's watch.
Okay.
There is one of your congregation is on his deathbed. He was left for dead up on the watch
Right.
by Harry's men, and managed to crawl away. But his name is Simon Cobb. He will die without. He's beyond
Save it.
conventional
Save.
healing.
Okay. Okay.
If you were to go and heal him,
Right.
it would mean a lot to your congregation.
Okay.
Um,
Consider it done.
Yeah. But be careful.
Of course.
And if you find that halfling, grab him, turn him over to me. I'll take care of it.
Gotcha.
You shouldn't have to get your hands dirty.
Gotcha. We'll do.
All right.
I'll do definitely enforce. Try to
Oh, he's also.
emphasize my concern about what happened at Gaunt and my fear of some presence, some evil presence up there.
Okay.
And the other concerning thing is that as we were leaving, Lady Discordia was not in good shape. And she was holding a book of some spells and also had a gem of it that matched the gem that the Duke has around his neck. But according to Alice, the elf, he moved over some candles and then wrapped her up in a carpet. I healed her. That's how she found out who I was, because I had to make sure she lived. I can't have Lady Discordia die. She's precious to the Foundation.
There seems to be people finding out about you at an alarming rate.
Yes,
Um,
true.
Hopefully, you're making wise decisions about who you trust with this information.
There's only 4 people I will. Yeah, that's right, 4 of us in the group that I would tell. Or of course.
Well,
the
I'm
Duke.
sure you can trust Robin
Yes.
and Discordia. She's of noble birth. I'm
Yes.
sure she's noble.
Yes.
But-
Alice was aloof, but he's an elf, so I have no clue if that's good or bad. But he seemed.
Elves are difficult to understand,
True.
but purveyors of gossip rarely.
Yeah. Yeah.
The yeah, you don't get the idea in this and previous conversations that he really has good visibility in what happens
Right.
among the lords and ladies. I mean, that is a different world. He is definitely a rugged outdoor type of guy. He has some connection with the Duke, but he knows who they all are. But now, you know, he seemed more engaged talking about like what his evil presence sort of thing is.
Yeah.
Well, I have heard that the you said Quintus Attilius
Yes.
with the Third Legion.
Yes.
Well, I do know if it's I know who he is. He's a commander of a mountain century. He was stationed there. They have some sort of top secret mission of
That's what we.
watchfulness.
Yes. That's what we gathered. He moved with us off. Well, I can't remember what direction off the top of my head he went when he left us.
Well,
But
you
he
know,
told us where we'd meet.
what's interesting is that his demon left.
His,
His demon.
he's a demon.
His demon. He had a demon.
Legionnaire.
Whatever he was doing up there was important enough that it warranted him having a demon. That's why he was there.
Whoa.
The demon was there with him to watch something. And now the demon's gone. Because all the demons off to Saratov.
That kind of demon. Holy crap.
Yeah. Yeah. I would say so too. Oh crap. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did give him and Robin had words on, you know, kind of an alliance. So I have no clue what's going to happen with that. But they talked, and it seemed well. And he was kind to me. Quintus was. So,
Well, he's a long ways from home.
yeah,
And a lot of uncertainty around
yeah,
what's going to happen to Legionnaires.
yeah, I guarantee.
And if he's watching something that was interesting enough to have been assigned a demon and have that demon leave, Yeah, it makes sense that he'd be looking for new friends.
Okay. Well, thank you, my lord, for
Yep.
showing up, and safe travels as always.
All right. Yep. Absolutely. Yeah, and he'll gossip with you a little bit about other things. Next up, will Hef betray a friend?